like a flower in the concrete. Beauty, but it's trapped deep. I'm watching life pass it by. It's feeling stuck and feeling weak. It's been scared to take a leap. Happiness is what it seeks. It's waking up at 3 a.m. It's trying hard to fall asleep. Dreams about its old life, seasoning a new light. Learning it was never light. All it was dark nights and sleep well and sleep tight. Dark dreams, I'm up at night. I wanna see the sunlight. I wanna see the sunlight. Look at life from both sides. See your sadness nosedive. I told you that in confidence. Now look, we on different sides. Expressed about my darkest thoughts. Wish I knew that you was one. Expressed about my darkest feelings. Now you and me are done. Nah, that's fine. Okay. Okay. So what's a friend? I sit and ponder on the question that you still can't answer. You go from person to person and yet you just meander. I see our lives as a garden, but there's snakes in the grass. Don't even try to confront them, please just let them pass. I spent the nights alone wondering where I went wrong. A lonely creative trap in his mundane home. I dreamed about a life burning way beyond the stars. Propelled there by his poems, recounting all my scars. Yeah. I seen and heard a lot about this life. Experience that could change you, could lead you to a knife or under it. You're changing yourself to appeal to other people. These people never liked you and these people are beneath you. Crazy. Everyone saw my imaginary friends. My life is not a game, but they were all playing pretend. Foolish, I was falling for the widely known fairy tale. Ever-changing narratives made it so it's imperative to move from the toxic that it made me comparative. I spent a while comparing him to me. My mind say he better. But his words, he better by every measure. Relationship is gone, but the words live on. Low self-esteem, but y'all know what that means. And here I am, I'm searching for love in places where it's not there. This life can be hard and many times unfair, but why would you care? We're all young, so sit back and listen to my words, bruh. before I get to moving. Guess it's time to tell you I'm coming out of the concrete. It's beyond, it's beyond, it's beyond me. Yeah. I am free. Free of you. I am free. Free of you. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Hey. All right. Look at it for what it was, I did that. Too insecure to let you know at the time it wasn't working. Too many feelings was hurting. I apologize, and to be honest, my clothes was dirty. Covered in shame and insecurity, the feelings that colored me. A black aura gifted by trauma and family drama. Nah, that's not. You didn't do the best you could for me, and you know that. But when it's all over, you got to move on, and so does everyone, but not me. Never forget, never let go. I never move on. I'm breaking arms now, I'm breaking wires down. You won't reciprocate, then I'll just dissipate. I'm gone. I check out blooms in other gardens. I guess I wasn't man enough. Loving you hard ain't what you wanted, so you ran to other niggas. I never tuned in after the break because you changed channels. Now I'm flipping out to find you, and Second Chanceville was a two-way street. But you got up off the exit and forgot about me, and then you let me on, cruising through exit 222. It's funny because that number still reminds me of you. It's true. It's true. Felt pain, I felt hurt, and I felt it sober. I don't do drugs, so these feelings, they was immersive. Ignorance is bliss, but I'm not, so I move different. You broke my heart, put it back together and smashed it. Still love you though, on some Stockholm syndrome. Try to tell you my feelings, you believe what you wanted to. And as of today, we not on speaking terms. You wanted to be friends, feelings too strong, protecting emotions. But I take the shackles off, I take the chains off, I take the shame off, and I take the rain off. I'm being me, and I'm planting my seeds. And I tell you this, your flower's gonna bloom where it needs. And you'll see, you ain't the only flower in this wide world. I treated you right though, and that was my end goal. Until then, I'll be writing these verses, making a dream happen. Some I later and curse, see if it's rosebud. Mountain and every one of you niggas can get me off. Fresh off of my own greatness, I never ran with the flock. I never stooped to your level. The autumn leaves falling, but I still can't call it so fine. I stay alone with my pad and my pen and write a couple verses about my feelings, and then I'll dip. I'm steady stepping on niggas' heads, and they know that. And as long as you make can touch a cough that I had, and it's sad. Talent ooze anatomy. Better check my anatomy. What's the strategy? You niggas can't handle me. I had to write it cause ruminating ain't working. And now I stand in front of you presenting this working. Y'all can't drive what I drive passion. You niggas flashing, rosebud is about to pop off. And now to top off the sunroof, I'm steady seeing diamonds, the vision bright. Now my nigga is bulletproof. Ha! Niggas keep talking, niggas keep playing. It's rosebud, I don't know what y'all thought Catch me at wait. I'm sorry. Y'all can't reach that high, can you?
Dang it! Chat, you don't understand how excited I was for everything to be working properly, bro? For everything to just work? Yeah, I am very close, in fact. Not intentionally. Good night, chat. How are ya? You know what? Man, clap again. How y'all doing, man? Shout out me and my Aquaphor lips. You know what I'm saying? Mwah. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome. You know how many people be begging to get a kiss like that from me? And you got it for free. You're welcome. I don't know about this though, Kick. I don't know. Get me out of here. Y'all gotta back up off of me, man. E. Some of those are vaguely vowel-like sounds. Chat, how y'all doing, man? Y'all still close, though. Y'all still close. Back up off of me, man. Chat, how y'all doing, chat? I beg. Hold on. Chat, my camera's going. Oh, it's back. We're fixed. Okay. Man, chat, how y'all doing, man? Thank y'all for always being here. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in every week. I see y'all in the chat, Lil and Dwayne. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. And I'm glad you're doing great. And I'm glad you're excited about what today's stream is all about. Okay? Now, let me minimize this window real quick. Let's get down to business. Here's the deal. Today, my friends, I took a mini segment from previous streams. I took the way that y'all responded. I paused, prayed, conferred with the good Lord. And in his goodness, he gave me this idea. How about we do an entire stream dedicated to that? So today, chat, we're making choices, okay? The hard choices, serious choices. Choices like unlimited chocolate or end world hunger. Choices like, would you rather fight a wolf bare hands or fight a bear with a spoon? Or choices like, would you rather have a terrible, terrible Friday afternoon, Friday evening, or Saturday morning, depending on where you're at, or watch Kyle on the internet on YouTube? Everybody subscribe, man. If y'all are new, subscribe. I'm gonna start doing subscribes. I'm gonna start doing that. Anyway, man, chat, here we are. We are here. So here's the deal. Can I get a full screen? Give me a full screen, man. All right. Chat. Let's move. Why am I all the way up there? Put me down. What is that? Golly. Why did I do that? Why was it like that? The last one wasn't hard at all. See, look, this is why you my guy. This is why you my guy. Oh wait, before I do this, I gotta get our YouTube thing going. Our music. I gotta get our music going. Oh yeah, hold on. I have an opinion on this, and we're gonna talk about it. But let me go get my music going so we can really lock in. Take me to my playlists. Take me. Something in here is copyright. Oh no. Take me here. Alright, take me back, man. Actually, no. Take me here. Oh, I do gotta tell y'all, man. Today is gonna be a shorter stream. Okay? Shorter stream. I usually try to make the minimum runtime about 3 hours. Today we just gonna go for roughly 2. But we'll see though. You know, we'll see. Make sure my levels is good. You know, we'll see. It's loud. Turn that down. It's loud. Turn that down. It's loud. Turn that down. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Okay, hello. I'ma run with it. If y'all say this is a good level, I'll run with it. If y'all want any sort of adjustment, I'll run with that. Okay. Let me know. I sound good, y'all? Spam 1 in the chat if every level is good. Spam 2 if we need adjust. Okay. Okay. I'm not liking the song already. I'm already ready for the next song. I'm already ready. Alright, let's go. Here we go! Y'all know about Sonic Unleashed. What y'all know about that? I don't know much. I know the first 3 levels. I always get stuck as a kid. Anyway. Would you rather be able to make time stand still or run as fast as the Flash? I do concur. It's time stand still. I don't know why, but I feel like that's more practical. Now, but if you think about it for a second. Well, no, they just say run as fast as the Flash. Not necessarily move as fast as the Flash. Because if you could move as fast as the Flash, you can effectively make time stand still because it's still moving. You're just fast. You're just moving very quickly within time. The margin for error is much lower here. I'm going time stand still. Give me that. Yep. Give me that. Live in a place that is always dusty or live in a place that's always humid. Define dusty. What does that mean? I think they asked this before. Dusty like sand? Dusty like they blowing stuff in my eyes? Like I need goggles to live there? But humidity is such an uncomfortable experience. It's like being wet all the time. I'm going dusty. That feel I should have went humid, bro. Now I'm stuck in the dust. Be eaten alive by a bear. Or be eaten alive by a wolf. Okay, let's think this through for a second. Let's genuinely think this through for a second. Which thing do y'all think would be the least painful? Not which one won't be painful, but just the least. Like, who do you think could kill you quicker? Because I'm getting eaten alive. Now, I mean, eventually the adrenaline, and I'm gonna pass out, right? Like, eventually we're gonna pass out, I feel like if it go for the neck, nah, I'm gonna survive that. That's survivable. Oh, this volume is low. I might need to turn it up. Oh, it was fading. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I be so scared because my stuff be glitching out. Anyway. Okay. This is a dumb question. I'm going bear, though. I feel like a bear could just kill me faster. Like, please do not prolong this. I don't want to be in there hollering, hooting and hollering and screaming. Okay, move along. Did I beat the game already, bro? Okay, what you doing? Okay, let's see. Daily. It looks like the question is, would you rather play the game or would you rather not play the game? Am I right? Oh, good, my laugh track's loud enough. I beg, give me the game, bro. Superpowers? Unpopular? Please. This website has been busted. What the heck? Use sandpaper as toilet paper. Use vinegar as eye drops. Depends on the grit. Depends on the grit. Depends on the grit. Cause like I'm pretty sure if it's a higher grit, it's smoother paper, and the lower grits are rougher. Whichever one is like relatively smooth. But no, there's ways around this. There's no ways around vinegar as eye drops. There's no ways around that. There's no way. What? Wear a stranger's underwear. Wear your dirty underwear. Dirty by way of what? It's my own dirt, bro. What the freak? What did I pick, bro? I didn't even click that. Crash in a plane, drown during a boat trip. I beg, bro. Give me something normal. This is lame. Have a drone that flies. Have a drone that can go underwater. Okay, how deep can it go? How deep can it go? Like, if I can go discover new life forms and call it the cowfish, then sure, we can do that. You know? This is fire! I probably reacted this way last time I heard this song, too. But it's hard. Anyway, gotta wait for the beat drop. We'll go underwater, that's fine, I guess. Alright, give me the next one. Get 50 watches, get 50 suits. Am I Barney from How I Met Your Mother? Alright, I'm gonna stop with that. I don't think it will survive space. Yeah, definitely not going to space. We're going underwater. I mean, 50 suits or 50 watches. Watches does sound like a pretty decent choice. Cause then it's 50 watches. But what am I gonna do with 50 watches? I'm gonna get 50 suits. I can sell them for a lot. You know what? That's smart. I ain't think about that one now. Have a gaudy, tacky looking living room. Have an ultra minimalistic decoration. Well, do I like it? Like either thing. Do I like it? Gaudy and tacky looking living room. Let's look that up. Let's look that up. Gaudy and tacky looking living room. Where's the tack? This is tacky? That's tacky? I mean, I don't prefer it. I couldn't live in some of these overstimulation stations, but some of these is not so bad. Oh, cheetah print. With the leopard print, it's like Adidas and Nike. It's a lot. Why ugly chic designer feel? Ugly chic interior design feels so fresh. Eventually my dance moves are gonna be iconic. Y'all gonna be doing them with me one day. Alright. Take me to ultra minimalistic decorated living room. I infer that it's living room. It didn't specify that, but it said it in the first half of the question, so I'll take it for the rest of the question. Ultra minimalistic living room design. Oh boy, I misspelled these words. Ugh, that's boring. This ain't ultra minimalistic. This is normal. Ultra minimal. You ain't got any dingers in your house. I mean, you're so minimal your couch is the floor. Are we serious? You so minimal your walls are glass. You ain't got no protection. No nothing. A bear walking by, he see everything you up to. A random stranger walking by, he see everything you up to. I don't like that. Or do these like fold down? 50 minimalists. See, now we on a side tangent. A minimal living room is obviously where the journey starts. Despite opting for a style that oozes sophistication, elegance, and crisp straight lines. This is still plenty you can do to add character and unique personality. Blah 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 blah. Oh, this ain't minimalist. That's print. That's giraffe print. I ain't never seen giraffe print. Contemporary style with simple minimal overtones, but they specified ultra minimal. Yo, for a split second, I thought this was Harry Styles, but I didn't look at it. A masculine and minimal idea for a modern bachelor pad. I mean, modern? It just made me think about like 2005, but that's cool still. But this is not ultra. I need plus ultra. Ultra minimal. The decoist, the decoist. The decoist, the decoist, the decoist, like decoration, the deco. Wouldn't it be decorist? I say normal designs, you can't go wrong. See, but that's the thing though, because the question is gaudy and tacky. So that's overly. You have to do too much or you're not doing enough. That's what they're saying. This is overstimulation. I'm overstimulated by this couch paint. So it's literally all or nothing. Every decoration you can find or none at all. I think. Bro, I don't want gaudy and tacky. I have to go ultra minimalist. I don't want this, but of the two, bro. Okay, move. I don't care about this. Move. Eat a cookie, eat a brownie. Depends on the cookie. Depends on the brownie. Alright, let me think. The epitome of both. The epitome of brownies is these brownies that my mom makes, but I like them more like a day old. When they're not so warm no more. They're a little chewy. Epitome of a brownie. Cookie? There's a variety of epitome of cookies to me. There's this place. Depends on the side. Depends on the side of what, like which cookie, which brand? Oh, the size. So, cause like I like oatmeal raisin cookies. People always judging me for that. People always judging me for that. They thinking I'm crazy for that. But I'm like, it's a good cookie. Oatmeal raisin cookies. Y'all always judge me. But it's good. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so I think generally speaking, I probably pick cookies because there's this place that I be going to that sell these super good sugar cookies. But low key, the more mature I get, oh no, the epitome of a cookie. There's these sugar cookies they be having at Walmart and like Publix. Y'all know, hold on, I'm gonna show y'all the greatest, one of the greatest things. Walmart sugar cookie. Yes! Oh, I forgot I have this sound. Hold on. First off, y'all look at them. Yo, wait. Let me do that again. Music, shut up. Let me do that again. Hold on. Y'all clip this. You ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Action. Man, I finna show y'all one of the greatest things ever. One of just the greatest things ever. Okay. Bruh. Man. You know what? I'm getting emotional, honestly. Like, these cookies are so good. Not only are they so good, they're also particularly polarizing. Like, you really do love or hate these cookies. These are either your favorite kind of cookie or not. Like, at all. Like, they're not in the running at all. These cookies never just rank. These cookies are so good. And they're good to me. Man. I sure hope y'all can hear that. That's the one thing. I might need to turn that up in my settings, but still. Anyway. So, if the options are like this or my mom's brownies day 2, it depends on the day. But okay, I'm going with the cookies, bruh. Wow. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me check though. Make sure that y'all can hear that. No, shut up. I gotta turn that up. Okay, you shut up. You shut up. Thank you. It's all the way up, man. Heck, I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna have to edit it later to make it louder and like y'all hear it, but I feel like it should be louder. I mean, I guess, bro. Anyway. All right, let's see. Only eat savory pies for the rest of your life. Never eat pie again, even on holidays. Hold on. Because actually, I was going to say, I don't even eat pie. But I'm like, there's this one thing that I do think might count as pie. It is. Oh, y'all. What do y'all know about this? Edwards chocolate cream pie. What do y'all know about that? This is the only thing that I eat that's literally technically classified as a pie. Or an oatmeal cream pie from Lil Debbie. Does that count? And what is a savory pie? What is that? Hold on. Savory pie. What is versatile comfort food dishes featuring a non-sweet filling encased in or topped with pastry such as a flaky pie? What are we talking about? Savory roasted winter vegetable pie? Savory winter meat pie? Savory cheeseburger pie? Just eat cheeseburgers. Oatmeal cream pies are not that good. Hold on. Nia, please, I beg. Y'all, that's my friend in real life. Nia, please. Don't do this right now. Because we can go there. It's a shepherd's pie, bro. We talked about this the other day. Listen, we did. Okay? But now, we're going to pause from the Would You Rather for a second, and now we have to have this Lil Debbie pastry conversation. I beg. Okay, here's the deal. Nia, tell me something. You on the pastry aisle, the snack cake aisle. The snack cake aisle as sent by Kyle, that being me. What you grabbing? What is you grabbing? Dang. Zebra cakes are good. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Zebra cakes are good. But over oatmeal cream pie, though, I cannot concur. I cannot concur. Chat, just in case y'all don't know what the heck we're talking about, let me show y'all both of our entries. Oatmeal cream pie, green pie. Oatmeal cream pie. My comfort food? I don't know that I really have a comfort food, because when I get anxious and I'm desiring comfort, I actually don't. I lose my appetite. So, which is good for myself, which is good, because, you know, I don't. I be anxious too often to be so comfortable to be eating out of my angst. But I don't have a comfort food. But what is y'all comfort food? Okay, so let me show y'all. Y'all ever had these? Nia being hateful right now, because these are fire. I grew up on these. Raisin cream pies. I've had that. From what I remember, it's not as good, bro. These not as good. See, Lil know what I'm talking about. This looks so good. It do, because it is. Is chat on the screen still? Because it is. Let me put y'all over here. Let me put y'all down there. Nia, what are you saying is better? This state? Nah, hit the road, dude. No. I ain't got no problem with these. Per se. But over oatmeal cream pies? Over this? Nia, you're crazy. Now, let's talk about zebra cakes, though. We can talk about zebra cakes. We can. These are also very good. Like, this I would allow you to use as a rebuttal against oatmeal cream pies. Looks like a knockoff, not to be rude. Like, the raisin ones, yeah, they a little... And I remember them feeling kind of bready. I don't know. But zebra cakes are good. So I will let you have that, Nia. You get a point for that. Not all the yes, just the ding. I need to put the ding on here. The ding in the wrong. I need to put that on here. Okay. Okay, back to the game. Well, let me bring the music back. Oh right. This is a possible question. See, okay, so I got an issue with these questions. They always do this. It's only eat this one version of this thing forever. The version you don't even prefer. Or never eat any of it ever again. So regardless, I'm at a loss. I'm not getting my Edwards cream pie. I'm not getting my oatmeal cream pie. I'm not even going to be able to fall in love with new pies like other black people like. Now I'm sitting here talking about only eating savory pies. I don't want a savory pie. Would quiche be considered a savory pie though? Because if so, I might be able to get with that. You know? Only eating bye pie. I'm telling pie bye. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Only be able to have cold showers. Only be able to eat with toothpicks. Yeah, this is easy. What? Wait, what about soups? I'll drink it. Live the life of an entrepreneur with all the stresses. Be stuck at one job with decent pay for life. Yeah, I'll just pray. Never wear... I beg? Okay, well, let me think this through. Cause I just put shorts on. Cause I need socks, bro. Never socks again, ever? I'm wearing socks right now. I be cold. Wear summer clothing all winter long. Wear winter clothing all summer long. So die? What is it with y'all in this? Oh, what's up, Sam? How you doing, bruh? But no, yeah. I actually cannot live without socks. Actually. Summer clothing all winter long. Winter clothing all summer long. I just won't leave the house. I just won't leave. No longer be able to add salt. No longer be able to add pepper. Bro. Pepper can go. Summer clothes, just not shorts. No longer eat sweets. No longer eat salty snacks. Nah, buy salt. I mean, like, these are easy. Give me something difficult. Here we go. Be forced to express yourself in rhymes for the rest of your life. Forced to repeat the last word of each sentence that is said to you. Woo. Okay, think about this for a second. This would be bad for me, because I don't curse. But I know people who do. And so they'll end their sentences with a curse word, and I'm stuck. Okay, be forced to express yourself in rhymes for the rest of your life. Let's try. I'm going to try that for like, until I just can't anymore. Okay, starting once the next one comes up, we're gonna try. I'm scared. Take a trip in a hot air balloon like a buffoon. Do a parachute jump like a chump. Whoa. I don't know. Both are scary. Both scare me. And so, my answer would be no. But, in my gut, I know I can't choose that. So, without that, I'ma tag this is I have to rhyme all the time. It's getting difficult. Which rhymes are difficult? What rhymes are difficult? Hello, Brooke. How are ya? Welcome. That didn't rhyme. That doesn't count. Alright, hold on, wait. I'm gonna start again, but let me actually think this through. A hot air balloon would stress me out. It would stress me out so bad. And I say that because if I do a hot air... Bro, think about this, bro. Think about this. Really think about this for a second. If you get in a hot air balloon and anything goes wrong, you're dead. That's not exactly true. But then if you jump out of a plane with a parachute and anything goes wrong, you're also dead. So let me take a different angle with that. With a hot air balloon, if I fall out, I'm dead. But with a parachute jump, the point is to fall out. So I might not die. Yes! That's the one. Plus, here's the thing though, for real. Here's the thing. I feel like with the hot air balloon, I will be in a very constant state of angst. Because at any given moment, my highness off the ground is not only ever aware in my mind, but for more of the time than not, increasing. Like more often than not, I'm going to be going higher. But if I jump out of a plane, eventually, and I say eventually very loosely, but eventually I will even out a little bit. Like I won't be so stressed like as I'm falling. You know what I'm saying? Plus, once the parachute's out, I'm good. But I would want it to end really fast, so I would put my parachute like really low. Cause I'm like, bro, no. I don't want it to be sitting up here in the air like this. Well, hot air balloons are usually tethered to the ground. Hot air balloon. Hate to break it to you, chat. No, they're not. They are far off the ground. Look at these children. Far off the ground. And they have no harnesses, no helmets, no adult supervision. There's no fire even. How are they in the air? I beg. This is only tethered to the balloon. Where are the tethers? Where's the tethers? Where are the tethers? No tethers. No más tether. Look at that. Can't do it. Can't do it. What if the balloon catches on fire? In a parachute, you're dead if something goes wrong. But think about it. If something goes wrong in the air balloon, you have a choice not to die. I mean, okay. The margin for that's a cartoon. So are you. Now look, margin for error with hot air balloons, like you do kind of have more room for things to go wrong. With a parachute, if one thing goes wrong and you don't have like a second shoot, you are cooked. But with a hot air balloon, if one thing goes wrong, there is room to correct without dying. That is true. But there's no right answer. I'm going parachute jump. Thank you, people, for knowing the truth. Brush your teeth. And Sam pick rocks. How would you brush your... Okay, let me look that up too. Because I know people back in the day used to do it, I think. Brushing your teeth with rocks. That's a toothbrush. Those are not rocks. No, not brushing a rock with teeth. I want to brush my teeth with a rock. You should never brush your teeth with actual rocks, as this can cause permanent damage and severe... Bro, I will get over myself. I'm gonna drink the milk. Why wouldn't you drink the milk? Yeah, just brush your teeth after. Free whitening. No, your teeth gonna be so white they're gonna look see-through, cause they're not gonna be there. You can have the teethers. Touch a tarantula? What are we doing? I'm clutching my pearls. I'm quite appalled. I'm touching the snake though. I can't do furry spiders. Ugh! 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 Only if the snake has a handler though. I'm not just touching a snake. What the freak? What is wrong with you people? I would file the rock down. You can't do that. It didn't offer you that. And it's gonna look like a brush but still be a rock. It's still gonna be a rock. Mother of pearl. Exactly. It's still gonna be a rock. Can I get another one, please? I clicked normal. Drink Pepsi or Coke. Give me that Coke. Pause. Be the best in the world at climbing trees. Be the best in the world at jumping rope. Jumping rope was just cooler to me. And I don't want to be good at climbing trees. I don't like what that says about me. Work in a restaurant in Paris. Work in a 5-star hotel in New York. I don't want to do either thing. Free food. Well, they might have free food at a 5-star hotels in New York. Pepsi. Nia, here you go again with another bad take, man. Here you go again with another bad take, man. Pepsi ain't bad, but it ain't better than Coke, to my knowledge. Go to the hard ones. Oh, I didn't answer the last one. I'm gonna work at the hotel, only if I get free boarding. Be very famous for doing something you dislike. Do something you're passionate about without recognition. Yeah, no, I need that passion. I need passion. Have an easy job working for someone else. Work for yourself, but work incredibly hard. I need that passion. That's passion. That's passion. Only eat ketchup. Only eat mustard for a week. There's an end date on that. This is really easy. Constantly stumble while walking. Constantly stutter or speaking. If I stumble when I walk, I'm gonna fall down. But then again, if I stumble while walking, it's a family purpose. That makes sense. If I stumble while walking, I don't know. I feel like that's more embarrassing. Stuttering, you can get past. Like there are people with speech with stutters. Neither. Oh, let me read. Be permanently. What? Ow! I hit my arm hard. Brought to jail every time a cop sees you, even though you're doing nothing wrong. Well, here's the deal. The brought to jail thing is much more inconvenient than the nakedness. Because if no one is offended by my nakedness, it's as good as if I'm not naked. If the only person offended is me, I'll get over it. If that only in that condition. But I don't want to go to jail every time I'm in the line of sight of a copper. Just avoid the cops. You're never gonna be that good. Every time a cop sees you, okay, think about it. What if you're just driving on the road? A cop just drives by you. Then they slow down, let you get past them, turn the sirens on. Oh? They're going to jail. I know, but I feel like the cops are the only ones not offended. That's also true. I'm staying home anyway. This is not my answer. I just want to see what they said. I don't have an answer to this. This is horrible. This is horrible. Stop telling me that. I'm not coming back. Trip on the dance floor in front of everyone. Rip the dress you're wearing in front of everyone. Man, I'll fall down and get up. What the freak? Because then I'll be permanently naked. Eat uncooked pasta. Drink salted Coke. And like raise my blood pressure even more. Uncooked pasta, that's just super, it's just going to be super hard and crunchy. That's just going to be an uncomfortable experience. This one I feel like would actually be like unhealthy. Drink salted Coke. Just once, be a ninja over a pirate? Psh. Have a clone that doesn't think and follows your orders. A clone that thinks exactly as you do? Oh, wait. Here's why. My first thought, I eat the pasta uncooked anyway sometimes. Wow. My first thought is get a clone that thinks just like me, because then I don't even got to tell him what to do. But the issue is I overthink too much. And if we overthink in different directions, we gonna be butting heads. So listen up, clone. But then again, if I have to tell my clone what to do, now I gotta think for two. Follows my orders. Have a clone that doesn't think it follows your orders. So he gonna do whatever I say, which is nice. But like, will my record this for me be thorough enough? I'm willing to risk thinking it like I do. I'm willing to risk it. Hold a big dog. What? I'm holding a cactus, man. And what if my clones show up as me and turn evil? Would you do that? That's if you would do that. Because he thinks like I do. So he wouldn't turn evil. But if you would do that, then you've exposed yourself, nigga. You're cooked. Okay. We've talked about this before. And I felt judged last time, so let's move forward. Be immune to hangovers forever. Never have to go to the dentist. I don't know, because I don't drink, so I'm not going to need to worry about hangovers. And I can just skip the dentist, live until the age of 80 and be poor. Live until the age of 40 and be rich. I'm poor for 80 years? Hold on. Poor? Like not just I'm not rich. I'm poor? Live your life as you can. And how rich are we talking? How rich are we talking? Oh yeah, and back to that dentist thing. They don't give me toys no more. So what do I need them for? Plus, yeah, they clean my teeth, but if I don't need to, that means my teeth is clean enough. I'm brushing them with rocks, you know? But, yeah, occasionally they give me free toothpaste and toothbrush, but that's not free. That's included with the amount I pay to have a dentist. So we saving money. And I don't drink. Man, that's like a net positive. As long as my teeth stay clean on their own. You gonna shower though if you poor? What are you saying? Y'all, we not talking about the internet shower thing no more, bruh. But to my point though, bruh. It was just too open-ended. I didn't know what all I would be losing if I did not have the internet. Granted, I know not showering at the very least would be terribly uncomfortable for me and has a risk of being unhealthy until the month is over. But do not come in here. We didn't forget that shower. Jonathan, get out. Get that shower. Okay, no, listen to me. No, let me actually stand on business. Shut up. Listen to me. The internet is very expansive conceptually.
Yes.
We don't necessarily know all that was included in that. So let's say let's say, bro, I go to the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. Think of this. And I walk to the, and I go to the drive-thru and I tell them my order, and they ain't putting it on the tablet. If we ain't got no internet, it's not gonna connect to the thing.
Are you serious?
I know, easy solution. I can just go inside.
You would rather,
but I can't go inside. I'm not showering.
You would rather be at Chick-fil-A than take a shower. That's what I'm hearing you say. You would rather have Chick-fil-A than take a shower.
No, y'all.
That is exactly
y'all have to understand. I'm not necessarily standing on this anymore.
Mark his words.
Wait, okay, listen. I'm not necessarily saying that it would be worth it. But what I was saying was, originally...
You don't like showering, bro.
Originally...
Yeah, it's raps. Bro.
Originally, my concern was like, bro, I don't know how much I'm losing. I'm not risking that. I don't know. I had to think about it.
Yeah, bro, it's raps, bro.
Bro.
It's raps. It's raps. You would rather be at Chick-fil-A and have internet than take a shower. That's okay. And the answer to this is until the age of 40 and be rich. Goodbye.
Wow, y'all. There go True 8. That was True 8. We know you a big bag. I beg, bro. Hey, we listen and we don't judge. I'm not saying that if the opportunity was presented to me, I wouldn't shower. What I am saying, though, is I didn't know what we would be losing. Okay, anyway. Age of 40. Marry your partner right now. Break up with your partner right now. I don't have one. Let's hypothesize for a moment, though. If I had a partner, and that partner was the one that I knew that God had for me to marry, no, I wouldn't do it now. I don't have be wed bread. You know what I'm saying? So wait, the only option is break up though? Man, we go to the courthouse. Alright, let's move on. Never have to work again, never have to sleep again without feeling tired or suffering any negative side effects. Okay, y'all gotta let this shower stuff go, bruh. Y'all gotta let this go. Y'all gotta let it go. I hate that I ever said that, bro. Okay. Never have to work again. Never have to work again. So that means I can do the things I'm passionate about. Wait, let me think for a second. Hold on. Shut up, Kirby music. Let's think for a moment. I never have to work again. Thankfully, my job is something that I like to do. Creating my passions, etc. So I wouldn't have to do it from like a make money mindset. I wouldn't have to do it from make money mindset. It would literally just be for the passion. You know what I'm saying? But then, where would the balance go? Never have to sleep again without feeling tired or suffering any negative side effects. Because think about it. If I start, let's say I start editing a video, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm tired. Would I even get tired? I need a better question sound effect. Would I even get tired at all? Or would I be replenished just by pausing what I was doing? But then if I just never got tired at all, this is trippy. I want to say never sleep, and that's because my sleep schedule is already questionable. So I'm going to do that. Be the only survivor of a group of 40. As long as I'll be okay. Stuck in the for 56 hours. The heck? Survivor's guilt is gonna get me. Die for your ideas, live, and continue to reflect. What does that mean? People gonna kill me because of my first initial thought over a would you rather? or I can live with the haunted memory of that fact. I don't understand what this means. Be hated by everyone except your parents. Be loved by... Ooh. Bro, hated by your parents? Actually, no, that's not good. I don't think it's good. I'd rather be loved by everybody and hated by my parents because it's just two people that hate me. Like. But then again, like, do you ever really recover from that? Well, I mean, I'm at pray, man. Like, it's not good, man. Have a blurry vision all the time. See everything in black and white. So be blind or colorblind? Dang. But I like color. But what good is color if you can't see what it's coloring? Yeah, I'm gonna do black and white. Goodbye, color. Be wanted for What? Be wanted for murder and be on the run. A homeless man who only wears boxers. I already see blurs sometimes and my eyesight is horrible. Sam, do you need some glasses? Here, try them on. They're a little dirty. Look past the smudging. Try them on. You see better, man? Oh, you have glasses? Every time I put on my glasses and I start squinting and stuff, I feel like a nerd. No offense to the people who like have to do that. I had some for like 4 years. Okay, wait. Every time I do like this, I feel like smart and important. Every time I take off my glasses, I feel super deep and it's like when I take them off while I'm talking or like if I'm stressed, I feel like super deep, like I'm low-key farming. But then when I do like this, I feel all like cutesy and nerdy. Or when I wear them like this, I feel like old head. But when I have to go like this, just nerdy. Go like this. Oh, he's so adorable, boy next door. You know what I mean? It's inconvenient, just like tightening your glasses. Oh, yeah. You started wearing I couldn't do contact lenses, bruh. I had that. Oh, they had me try them once. I requested to because I was like, I don't want to wear glasses. But bro, that junk hurt my eyes so bad, and I didn't have it to be patient for it to stop hurting or hope to try a different shape of lens. No, I'm over it, bro. It felt like people were trying to stab my eyes out. I'm done. I'll be a homeless man. I don't want to be on a run. Someone go give me some Chick-fil-A, man. Tell someone that their new baby is ugly. Tell someone that their new spouse is ugly. I would feel horrible either way. But they could possibly agree with this. The baby thing. They could possibly agree with that. The older they get. Sleep in the middle of the jungle, sleep in the middle of the savannah. What? I feel horrible about the baby too. But there are people that be posting. I can't believe I thought my baby was the cutest thing when it came out. Then they show the cute baby now, and then they show that day they got here. The likelihood of them agreeing with me. Sleep in the middle of the jungle, sleep in the middle of savannah. So I'm either jaguar bait or lion bait. Oh. Yeah, no. And the jungle be having like creatures and critters and stuff. Savannah it is, bro. Do y'all think I would do good at a decision-based game? Because I feel like I'd be making bad choices on here somehow. Have a cute, well-behaved child that stays at an age of your choosing for their entire life. A child that develops from a baby to 18 years old in 2 years, then ages normally. A cute, well-behaved child, not the ugly one, right? That stays at an age of your choosing for their entire life. But there's a beauty about watching them matriculate. So they say either get that or get robbed of that. Plus, I mean, eventually I'm gonna get tired of the version of parenting that whatever that age requires. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got this idea that they don't want them to change, and like I can understand that, but we kind of need that. And I mean, from 2 to 18, I guess it would just be hard for me to see them as my child anymore. Like, that'd be like a major shock. Like, I probably would still, but I'd have to really catch up with how to. I mean, I'm 20. That would mean when I was 18, I had a baby. And then the second I turned 20, my child turned 18. Boy, I don't have the lead I thought I had over you no more. I give you the best advice I got. We'll just both go to my mom. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what age? Like, what if I picked like some kind of teenage? Cause then I get their whole life, and then they can still kind of live their life. We'll do 17. I think. You just want to go from 2 to 18? Dude. What? Work at McDonald's. Have to stand up in the middle of every wedding ceremony you attend and scream, "It should have been me." Take a microphone during somebody's reception speech and cry about how alone you are. Saying it should have been me could get you beat up. This will just get you like side eyes. Discover something great and spread it. Discover something evil and prevent it. I mean, they're both pretty cool. I'm gonna discover something great and spread it. Ha! Like the gospel of Jesus Christ. Okay, let's move on. Not wear shoes for the rest of your life. Not drive a car for the rest of your life. Like, I can't drive, but I can be driven. I'll get over it. Be 100% confident in who you are. 100% confident that you're with the right person. If I'm 100% confident in who I am, the reason why I picked this is because I'm lacking this in real life. Like, there's still things in my life and like aspects of myself that I'm working through becoming more sure of. I'll take this. Because just because I'm not 100% sure I'm with the right person doesn't mean I'm not 99% sure. Be reborn as an enterobacterium. Are they even conscious? Like bacteria? Yeah, no. Leave me dead. What the heck? Why they want to be a bacteria? They're 48 hours left. What? That's what I'm saying. Do they have human thoughts? Like, are they conscious? Always have to listen to the same song. Never. Why they always doing these impossible questions? All that. Why y'all always doing that? Man, I just never listen to music again. Because then the one song would just get irritating after a while. I'd rather just miss it all. Constantly struggle in life to be free. Never have struggled to be a prisoner. It's just life. I have not listened to the new J. Cole album yet, like in totality, but Jonathan was showing me some earlier. Have world peace, win $150 million. Do you see? This is the stuff that I kind of based the thumbnail off of. Now, the chocolate thing was a joke from the last time we played, but like, this is a very easy answer to me. Be lost in a desert, be lost in a jungle. The jungle made me anxious, bro. At least in the desert, I can kind of see what's happening, mostly. I think the world peace might mean not needing that much. Exactly. Plus, I would also just rather that things were good than I just have a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I prefer peace. Have chocolate or win 150 million chocolate. Exactly. Be the drunk who cries the entire night, the drunk who starts stupid arguments. I'd rather cry. Because then I get beat up with strangers. I don't want to do that. Have a big mouth and say everything you're thinking, be unable to speak. Both of these are really bad. I'd rather be unable to speak. Have Brad Pitt's face, have Einstein's brain. That'll go further. I like my own face, I'm saying. Anyway. Should have zoomed in for that, but it's okay. Never play computer games again. Never watch a video on a computer again. Well, can I watch it on something else? How specific are you with the computer word? Like a laptop? Like a desktop computer? Or does my phone and my iPad count as a computer? I'm still doing this. And that's because there's other ways to watch videos. Excuse me. Make $200,000 a month selling weapons. Make minimum wage doing something you love. Selling weapons? Be the first to die from your friends. The last to die. Okay. I always say, people always say like they would want to die first so they don't gotta know life without them. But I literally have the opposite thought. I want to die last so that they didn't have to experience that. So, as hard as that would be for me, I'd rather be the one to experience it. Never again be able to watch TV. Get your busted by a bouncer. You spend 2 days in hospital and recover. Like what? Man. 2 days full recovery? I'm straight, man. I have elephant tusks, a giraffe's neck. These are both really unhelpful and really inconvenient. Because if I had elephant tusks, I wouldn't even be able to sit at this desk. Assuming they were like really large. If they were like small to moderate, they're just tusk by way of the fact that they are tusks, then okay, like, but where are they coming from? Like right here? Like in my mouth? I mean, if they're proportionate, I take that. But if it's a giraffe's neck, I'm hitting my head on the doorframe all the time. So I will take the tusks. See no more colors. Have tinnitus, tone in the ear forever. That constant ringing in your ear. No más color, dude. Be a famous inventor, a famous writer. Ooh. I mean, what kind of stuff am I making? I'll take writer. I just take writer. Like, what kind of stuff am I making? I mean, I could do both, but what would I be known for? I mean, actually, I'd rather want to be known for being an inventor, because that means if I'm making good stuff, people are actually like buying it and using it, and they're actually being benefited, you know? I leaned down because I dropped. Dang it, dude. I'm dropping stuff. I heard dropping stuff, man. Thank you for your patience, Chad. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Get married only once at the age of 20. Never get married. That will be right now. And if it's once, I want it to be the right person, but I will do that. I'm only intended to ever be married once. Not just for that fact, but I'm just going to marry right. You know what I'm saying? Sleep 3 hours or 14. I almost immediately clicked 3 because 14 is a long time, so I'd have to go to sleep pretty early if it's only ever 14 and nothing less. I went to sleep at 9 p.m. I'd wake up. That means fully unconscious by 9 p.m. I'd wake up at 11 a.m. But if I only sleep for 3 hours, I'm guessing I still have the effects of that, and I would die soon. I'll get okay. I'll adjust. Wash all your dishes. What? I mean, probably dishes because it's food, but no, I gotta go dishes. Can't do animals. Be chased by the SWAT team, chased by your ex. Yeah, I can take her. the heck? The SWAT team? Every movie you watch, replace the lead role with Nicolas Cage. Every song you hear is performed by Nickelback. I don't know how Nickelback sounds, but I know people say they're bad. I mean, Nicolas Cage could probably do it. Unable to control how fast you talk, unable to control how loud you talk, gotta go fast. Gotta go fast because I know people, and I'm these people too sometimes, who are like loud and they don't even realize that they're loud. And it's like, dang, I hate to tell you that you're loud because now I gotta burst your bubble. But then again, I'm the fast talking person, and they're always like, "You're going. What did you say? What did you say? You're going fast. What did you say?" The loud thing is inconvenient. The fast thing, I think people will adjust. They'll adjust. They'll get over it. Because then I can't talk in a movie theater. I know I'm not supposed to, technically, but if I whisper, it's fine. Unable to swim, unable to ride a bike. What I gotta swim for? What? Y'all are anticipating go to jail for 4 years for something you didn't do. Get away with something horrible you did, but always live in fear of being caught. Constant fear is as bad as jail. But 4 years? But that's fear for the rest of your life. 4 years will pass. 4 years will pass. 4 years will pass. Have a flying carpet, have a self-filling fridge. Free money. Well, free food. Well, what does it fill with? Stuff I like? Or, like, do I have to put the thing in there? The thing that I wanted to refill, I just have to put it in there first, and then from then on, it'll be in there. But then what about when I run out of fridge? Like, what is it filled with? Have paparazzi follow you around. Reveal a different secret about yourself in a weekly newspaper. Am I anonymous? Am I anonymous? That's what I'm saying. If it's anonymous, I'll take that. If it's anonymous, who reads the newspaper anymore anyway? That's good, actually. Paparazzi, that's annoying though. Always have an itchy spot that you can't reach. Always feel like you have to sneeze. Ooh. Bruh. I think I'm going for the itchy spot, bro. Really? The itch will genuinely get to a point. I agree, but the sneeze? That is so uncomfortable, bro. My nose, that's like all the time. Like your nose feels full. Your what is it called? What is it called? Your sinuses are always feeling swollen. Bruh, there's no right answer to that. Your apartment will be infested with cockroaches. That your alcoholic neighbor vomits every night on your front door. You also will be making weird faces when you're about to sleep. That's true, but I'll probably just be like dancing around because of the itch. Oh wait, no, I went with itch. Itch is the answer. Infested? Bro, can I move? Can I just move away? Have lots of virtual friends. Have only one real friend. Yeah, you are proving my point. I concur with you. Lots of virtual friends. One real friend. Am I my one real friend's only friend too, though? I'll take the vomit. Hello, hi, Jackal. I will also take the vomit. Have lots of virtual friends or one real friend. Think about it though. Real is a strong word. They mean one in-person friend. Because your online friends can be real. You'll have depth and connection. You just never see them. But only if I am my real life friend's only friend too. Because otherwise, it's just gonna be sad. And it's not that I'm saying I need to have lots of friends, but I want to have more than one. For the sake of variety and health on both of our parts. So for now, I am gonna say virtual. Lose all of your memories from birth to now. Lose your ability to make new long-term memories. Who writes these things? All you need is God for real. Facts. Oh wait, no. This makes more sense. Yes. I love these buttons. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I love using my sound effects. Like, if my options were would you rather stream with a stream deck or world peace, I'm going stream. No, the song switch came right in time. Yes, indeed it did. Okay. From birth to right now, I have some pretty good memories, dog. But I'm also anticipating some better ones going forward. But if I lose all my memories, how am I even gonna make good new long-term ones? Because everyone that I'm expecting to be in them, I'll have forgotten about. This is a lose-lose. Wow. They have no faith in the future, have no eyebrows, have only one eyebrow. Why would you want just one? Be a famous musician, be a famous business owner. Musician. Wet yourself every time a drop of rain falls on you. Wet yourself every time you look at a cloud. It rains less often than there are presently clouds in the sky. So, or I should say visible clouds in the sky. I know they'll be like, just look down. Yeah, but sometimes I'm gonna forget and just accidentally look up and then see a cloud. Never have internet again. Be alone on a deserted island with internet. Get wasted after one beer. Need 10 beers to even feel a buzz. I don't drink, bro. Have a day that starts badly, that ends bad. I'll have a bad start. Cause this is like this fact where it's like if your day, like your opinion of a thing is based on the end of the thing. Visit a bar that only serves tequila. Visit a club that only plays Black Eyed Peas. Wait, like y'all don't even have water? Have no tongue, have no teeth. Veneers. Fart loudly each time someone introduces you to someone new. Speak in slow motion every second day. Okay, slow motion by relativity of what? Because if I usually talk fast and y'all just slow that down, it'll take me to like a normal speed. Fart loudly, yeah, okay, guys. Give up AC and heating for the rest of your life. So I can't get a space heater? I can't get a space heater? Man, bundle up. Bundle up. Bundle up. Earn your bachelor's degree without cheating. Earn your bachelor's degree by cheating the whole time. But I can't. Like, did I learn though? I mean, I'm capable, dog. What the freak? ChatGPT don't ride at y'all brains, man. Have a horrible job, but be able to retire comfortably in 10 years. Have your dream job, but you have to work till the day you die. It's long as it's always the dream job. As long as my dream never changes. Or if my dream changes, I get to change with it. Never again play a game on your computer. Never again play a console or cell phone. Bro. Most of the computer games you can play on console or phone. So I'll get over it. Only be able to walk on all fours. Only be able to jump instead of walking. Wouldn't I get super like good at jumping? Have to walk the length of a 7-foot long cable suspend. What? Bro, dude, that's what I do. Speak at a camera presented to anyone willing to watch randomly for at least 3 hours every week. It's gonna be 2 this week, but still, I would much rather do that. I'd actually have fun doing that. Have permanently bad breath. Your partner having bad breath, but only around you. If I really love you, I won't care. Not yet. I'll get over it. I'll find you endearing anyway. Live in a world where there's no marriage, in a world where there's no divorce. I gotta beat up my computer for it. Get drunk with your best friend. Get drunk with your crush. Okay. Here's the deal. My likelihood to be embarrassed, or like my margin for embarrassment, is lower with my best friend than it would be with my crush. Just conceptually. So, I'd rather do this. Y'all are strange. Have a world where only kids can invent new technology. A world where adults can only use this technology. Oh, well, we'll still have the current technology? Yeah, okay, we're just plateauing here. Not much by way of innovation. Have no feelings or moral dilemmas. Be very sensitive and fragile. I'd rather be sensitive and fragile, bro. I gotta feel it. That's how you know it's real. Be able to remember everything in every book you read. Remember every conversation you had. That's much more practical to me. I don't know why, but it is. Eat a grilled What? Ugh. Grasshopper fry. Cook salad. Well, that is escargot. That is a real thing. I guess I could do that. Be a rock star. Be a movie star. That's the one. Alright, let's change the thing. Unpopular. No. Let's see if there are any other websites that do the same thing. Okay, a different would you rather game. I gotta go to sleep. See you later, Lil. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay. Have 4 hands, have 4 feet. 4 hands. It's more practical. It's more practical. I don't like how slow that counter is. Take me to the next thing, man. Only speak in Morse code. Only speak in binary. I feel like there are more people. No, slowly but surely that's probably flipping. Morse code feels more practical. Binary is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Be able to drink anything but have a 50% chance of choking each time. Only be able to drink water, but only have a 1% chance of choking. Healthier life. And you'll likely live longer, 1% chance of choking. Never be able to play any game again. Never be able to watch, stream anything again. YouTube, Netflix. But then again, if I'm watching YouTube, chances are I'm watching someone play a game. So I probably will feel worse about my life. But no. Yeah, no, I'll get over it. Have your home infested with rats? Snakes? It don't matter. I'm moving away. It don't even matter. That don't matter. No, I should have picked snakes though, because snakes are like, they move slower mostly. Have your dream house, have your dream car. Dream house. Barbie life, you know. Barbie life in a dream house. Have everything you eat taste like chicken. Have every voice you hear sound like Kanye West. No, I'm not gonna think too hard about that. There's only no. Travel anywhere but never stay in one place for more than a week. Travel and stay in one place forever but live in luxury. Yeah. The other thing's gonna get really tiring to me. Okay. No thought, just answers. Become 10 years younger, become 10 years older. Oh, dang, I gotta think. Oh, wait, if I'm growing, still younger. Lose your sense of touch, lose your sense of sight. Visit an alternate dimension once where everything is entirely different, can never return. Meet parallel versions of yourself every year to see how your life could have turned out. Whoa. Have an extra toe, have an extra finger. Be stuck living forever, only live for 10 more years. Game not fast enough. Have the most epic entrance whenever you arrive. Have the most epic goodbye when you leave. Leave them with something to think about. I probably would prefer the arrival though, I'm not gonna lie. Have a home gym. Have a home cinema. Right answers only. 50-50, wow. Be a sport champion. Be a memory champion. Only right answers only. Sit all day, stand all day. I feel like sitting all day is really unhealthy, bro. Well, they're both unhealthy. So, be loved by. If you really love me, bro, you'll respect me, bro. Have 10 wishes. Be a genie that grants them. Can I wish for more wishes? Can I wish for more wishes? Can I wish for more wishes? Because if I can, then I'm okay. Be the genie. So, I really like doing for people and making sure things can be done for people. But genie life? Because then I'm just stuck. Because all the genie can do is grant them. Unless you wish for me to be free. I would be a genie if I was with someone who was like kind to me. You know what I mean? 10 wishes, only 10 wishes. I think too hard for that. I'd be the genie, bro. Like, as much as I think 10 wishes would be good, I feel like I'd mess that up. Like I'd never really be satisfied. Fart in public, burp in public. Burping in public is much more acceptable to people. Be married forever, be single forever. I'm married! Y'all know that sound from TikTok? It's from that one movie, like Pearl or something. Always be tired but not sick. Always be sick but not tired. Become a stranger's puppet for a day. Be locked in a small room for a day with only water. A lot of us do that on purpose. So, live in Paris but feel depressed. Live in a career but feel happy. Would I really be happy though? Have all your shirts be 2 sizes too big. Oh, it's Mari. What's up, Mari? Everybody clap. Have all your pants be 2 sizes too small. Big shirts it is, man. That's style. My bad, I was eating. Oh, what did you eat? Spend 2 years in prison. Spend your weekends in prison for the next 5 years. What? Prison on the weekend. 2 years straight? Nah, bro. What was on the pizza? Move to a new city or town every week. Never be able to leave the city or town you were born in. Never leave? But every week? That's exhausting. That's exhausting. Wait. The city or town that I was born in or raised in? Born in? Oh no! Never leave? Oh, you got pepperoni, real. Cheese is nice though. That's true. Never leave? Bruh, never leave, bro. Cause it's gonna get tiring moving that much. No. Redo your life from the start with your current memories. Get a completely new life with no memories. Alright. If I did my life again with my current memories, what would be cool about that is I would have all the lessons I learned already, so that I could just kind of skip those parts. But at the same time, if I have current memories and I still go through the same things, it won't hurt the same mostly. Well, it might, depending on what it is. Like, the life before the thing that happened might hurt. Still gonna do the current memories, though. I feel like a cheat code. Have a brain freeze every time you drink. Have a toothache every time you eat. How aching is the tooth? How freezy is the brain? I'll take that brain freeze. Spend a week in a futuristic city with advanced technology. Spend a week in an ancient... No. That's a no for me, dog. Be stranded in the jungle. No. They're both no's. But the jungle... That's anxiety inducing. Be able to change the smell of anything at will. Be able to change the taste of any food at will. Internet forever, baby. No. That's still my choice, though. Because I'll just eat something else. But smells? Dude. Be funny but not cool. Be cool but not funny. But I'm funny and cool. But no, I'd probably rather be funny and not cool. I feel like you can do more with that. But if you're funny and not cool, that means you're funny, but you're not necessarily like charming or charismatic. I don't know. Have a romantic... Hello? You'd be more cool if you shower. I do want us to let this go. I am laughing, but I do want us to let this go. Because the issue is, it's going to get to the wrong people, and they're genuinely going to believe I'm not a showerer. This is bad news. This is bad news. Have a romantic relationship with a dog. Probably a cat, bro. I don't know. Dogs do a lot. I don't want either thing. Have the power to do whatever you want without getting in trouble. Be able to change the probability of any outcome. If I could change the probability of any outcome, a lot of things that I would do, the margin for error would go down. I can't think of anything. But I'd probably prefer that to doing whatever I want without getting in trouble. Because chances are the things I want to do wouldn't necessarily put me in trouble. Or if it did, it would be like a chance. So no. This feels more practical. This feels more practical. Be able to walk on water without drowning. Be able to touch fire without burning. I feel like I'd find myself in this scenario more. Like with the presence of fire. I don't know. Only eat fast food. Quick, convenient, many options. Only eat homemade food. Takes longer, cheaper in long run. Cooking flexibility. Dang though. If it take longer... Healthy, probably. Have tongues for fingers? Ooh. And I can taste with that? But then I can't taste in my mouth. And if I bite my finger tongue, I don't know, that's gonna hurt. Never have to work again, never have to clean again. What about the people who clean for their jobs? But now I would skip this just because it's one less thing to think about, especially if I'm working. So, save your. I'm not answering this. I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that. Have one ear but 3 eyes. Have 3 ears but 1 eye. Where would my 3rd ear go, and how easily could it be removed? Is it a 3rd ear that actually connects to an eardrum, or just a 3rd ear, like the human ears that we were making grow out of rats? 1 eye, as in just like in a Fetty Wap kind of way, or it's like Mike Wazowski, Cyclops type of thing. But the weird ear is easier to correct than a weird eye. I can just put an eye patch on. Always wearing hats and headbands. Pretty mad cool that bad. Yeah, but then that's one more thing you have to worry about getting poked with something. Or they don't make glasses for 3-eyed people. So if you have a 3rd eye and you can't see, you're just like partially blurry. Like put one down like this and see how frustrating that. Well, it's not that irritating, but it's still pretty irritating. Like I couldn't do that forever. I'm gonna do 3 ears 1 eye. And I say that because it's easier to get that removed so long as it's not connected to it. Be unable to speak at all, mute. Have to say every thought. Oh. Be able to taste any flavor just by imagining it. Be able to smell any scent just by imagining it. You kinda can. No. I'm gonna do scent. Only be able to play Fortnite for the rest of your life. So for the rest of my live stream, I can only play Fortnite. Only be able to play Minecraft for the rest of my live stream. My computer would not allow it. Be forced to dance every time you hear music. Be forced to sing along to any song you hear. Will I automatically know the song, or would I just have to like mumble along? I would do that. I'd rather do that. Sing along, I already do. Exactly. Have to perform surgery with no training on a loved one. Have to fly an empty plane with no training. Might crash and harm others. I'm kind of obnoxious. I might crash, but since I got the power to control outcomes and probabilities, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I'm good, man. It's my only way I'd answer that. Be able to fly at walking speed. Be able to run overly fast. I feel like flying at walking speed. Unless I come with speed force so that I don't rip myself to shreds, I'm gonna fly at walking speed. Cause y'all don't think about the downside to super speed, do y'all? Live one life that lasts 1,000 years. Live 10 lives that last 100 years each. But if you're being honest, you can live one life that lasts 1,000 years and it would effectively be multiple lives because you would start to forget stuff. You would start to forget things you experienced. Some things would stick, but some things would just go. Give up your favorite food forever. Give up your favorite drink forever. What even is my one favorite drink? Like, I don't have a one favorite drink. I don't even have one. I'll get a new favorite drink, bro. Never be able to say no. Never be able to say yes. I don't like it. I don't like it a thing. I don't like it a thing. Okay, that's not good math. Oh no, yes it is. My bad. I'm doing bad math. Anyway, know everything about outer space. Know everything about Earth's oceans. I feel like I would rather know everything about Earth's oceans because to know things about outer space, that's stressful. You can't do anything about that. Have all your family hate you. Everyone but your family hate you. Dude, how quick can I do Found Family, bro? Found Family speedrun. Bro, there's more. It's not about more people. It's about who matters more. But if you hate me, you won't matter. Or that's not true. Okay, everyone but my family. That's safe as bed. Only be able to watch movies made prior to 2000. Only be able to watch movies made after 2000. Dude. But some of the movies I like most are in both categories. I wanted to say prior. But technically, eventually, I'd run out of movies. And I don't know, I kind of would want to be current and be able to talk about stuff. Then again, I'm not really on social media, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go after. Because you still got early 2000s movies. Have a car that can drive underwater, have a car that can fly. Am I the only one who has that? Then again, if something goes wrong and my car breaks down, oh dude, there's no good answer to that. Because if my car breaks down underwater, how am I gonna get above water? If my car breaks down in the air, the whole car going down. Let's not think like that. Let's not catastrophize. Let's not do that right now. First class, fly first class for every commercial flight. Private jet for every flight, but only be able to bring 50% of luggage. Am I paying for any of this? Dude, no. Don't be greedy, bro. BFA is a veteran? Writer. Well, I guess I'll switch my answer this time. I think I prefer a veteran. Have the love of your life but be broke. Dude, because then I'm really rich. Live in the town you were born in forever. Never see the town. Bro, what? The one I was born in, not the one I was raised in. Oh, dude. Dude, whatever. Whatever, dude. I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. No, I'm right. There's no right. Ugh. Teleport, but every time you do, you slowly lose your eyesight. Have super speed, but have to eat 25,000 calories a day. I just won't teleport. I just won't do it. Well, I guess I just don't have to run. Become the king or queen of the UK. Become president of the United States. The king and queen are like figureheads. They don't really have to do much anymore. I feel like a lot of pressure, responsibility I'd rather not have. Drink water from my flood. Does it have to be a very thorough lick or drink? Okay, think about it. A flushed public toilet. It's flushed, yes, but there's still dirt and germs around it that could get into the water. But the floor, it's not just bathroom stuff there. It's wherever they was walking prior to. I don't know. There's no right answer here. Lose your mobile phone, lose your PC. That in this case would be equivalent to my Mac. I'll lose my phone. Have no fingernails, have no eyelashes. I was finna say put on fake lashes. You can put on fake nails too. No nails. What would that be like? People would notice that sooner, I feel. Have an infinite knowledge, be omnipotent. Have the power to do whatever or know everything. I kind of would rather the power to do whatever, because if I know everything, I'm just be stressed out with the knowledge. Relive any day from your past exactly as it happened. Change one decision from your past without knowing the outcome. I would relive a day, because I could pick a good day. Get stuck with a needle each time you lie. Get skinnier each time you tell the truth. If I get too much skinnier, I'm gonna look kind of crazy. So, do I get stuck to bleeding? I tell the truth a lot more than I lie. So, I don't really think I'm gonna get needle stuck every time. Have strong legs, have strong arms. Well, you kind of need both. I think I'd probably rather arms though. But call me a man. Invent a drug that saves many lives but be poor. Invent a weapon that takes many. Dude, what is it with y'all in that? Be the only child in your family. Have a lot of siblings. I do already. Like I have a lot of. I have a decent number of siblings by blood, but then I have a lot of people that I like genuinely do consider like a sibling. So live in a world with no caffeine. Live in a world with no sugar. Caffeine and sugar, neither thing energizes me. Like kids and old heads, neither thing. Make $35,000 a year robbing innocent people. Make $40,000 a year, $350,000. Oops, I'll take 40. The heck? That's absurd. 200 every time you get hurt. 20 every time you help someone. I'm glad that a lot of these aren't really redundant. Have every thought you've ever had appear in a real-time captions above your head? Oh, dude. This is a terrible question. This is terrible. This is terrible. I'll just pray in my head, though. Go skydiving, go deep sea diving. Ugh. How deep? How sky? I'm skydiving. I can't do that deep sea mess, man. That's scaring me. Be half your weight, be double your weight. I can't. Wait, does it have to be in fat? Because I'll double it if it's muscular. No, I gotta double it. Own a private island, own a private jet. I'm gonna take the jet, actually. Have bad body odor, have bad breath. Man, I'll just try to stand at a comfortable distance. Well, I guess that would work either way. I'll just close my mouth when I hug. Lose your sense of smell, your sense of taste. Don't they go together, though? I'm gonna lose my smell. Cheat on someone, be cheated on. Because I'd rather be the doer than the done to. No, sorry. I'd rather be the done to than the doer. Be the funniest person alive. Be the most attractive person alive. Okay, here's the downside to both. The downside of being the funniest person alive is they probably won't take you very seriously when you're not trying to be funny. And then the downside to the attractive thing is they'd probably just think you're super shallow too. But then you can shock people when you have depth. But the funny thing, they're just not gonna take you serious. Like with Drewski. I don't know. For that reason, I'm out. Take care of animals in a shelter. Take care of children in an orphanage. Children in an orphanage, man. Dang. Y'all don't like the churn? Make any book you touch come to life. Be able to enter any movie as a character. Like, am I an actor? I'm literally a character. That means I'm literally affected by the things that affect them. Any book come to life. any book I touch. Not any book I choose. So I just accidentally graze freaking, I don't know, some super bad book about super bad stuff happening. No. I'd rather go in a movie. Take me to the movies. Always have to travel by train. Always have to travel by bus. Is it a tour bus, like with beds and stuff? I'll take the tour bus. I'm just adding stuff. They didn't say that. Go to jail for 1 year. Receive 3 years of house arrest. Dude, I'll do the house arrest. I mean, yeah. Never experience romantic love at all. Discover your true love, but be unable to have that. I genuinely think it'd be better to love and lost than to never love at all. I genuinely think this would be better. Because then you can still have the experience of loving them as a human person, even if y'all don't get to have them romantically. Be able to heal others completely, but shorten your own lifespan. Extend your lifespan by 1 year for every person you harm. Nope. I go for it. Be short and buff. Be tall and skinny. Yeah, tall and skinny. I think I prefer. Live in a house with no windows. Live in an all glass house. We were talking about that earlier with that ultra minimalist. No windows. I'll go outside, I guess. I should have open a window. I'll go outside. Drown to death in the ocean. Burn to death in lava. Who writes this? Which one's faster? Not only are you burning to death, but you are also drowning. Because if you're fully submerged in lava, you can't breathe. So, live stream your entire life. Never access social media again. Never access social media again. Wait, how social are we talking? Like, does YouTube count? If YouTube counts, I don't know. Have your dream car, which you can't use it. Have a bad car with infinite gasoline. How bad are you talking? Like bad, like it's ugly, or does it consistently get me from A to B? Dream car you can't use. That's just a waste of space. Never lose your phone again. No trackers. Never lose your keys again. No trackers. Never lose your phone again. Well, no, never lose your phone. Because if I have my phone but I lose my keys, chances are I can solve that problem. Lose all your memories but keep skills. Lose all your skills but keep memories. Can I just learn the skills again? Can I just learn them again? I just learn the skills again. Had to kill your best friend, had to kill your sibling. What if I told you my brother was my best friend? Then what? Man, I'm not answering this. I'm not answering this. Get me out of here. Okay, last one. Oh no, speed round. We're gonna see how many we can get before time's up. Never eat shredded food. Only be eating shredded food. Never again. Speed up. This thing moves so slow. Be famous when you're alive and forgotten when you die. Be unknown when you're alive and famous after you die. Be famous director. Be famous actor. Be able to type, write extremely fast. Be able to read extremely fast. I know someone who. Wear a sweatshirt 90 degree. Wear a t-shirt in 10. I'm going home. I'm going home. Chat. Listen up, chat. I just like doing that. Chat, man. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all for being here for this short Would You Rather stream. Thank y'all for always watching me yap and fidget with my Aquaphor. I caught it that time. And yeah, I mean, I'll see you guys next time. I mean, what else is there to say? What else is there to say? What sound should I use as we're leaving? Man, I catch you guys next time, man.